Friends, I just got the new Apple Watch Series 7. Let's check it out. Good day, you beautiful people. Welcome to LAZADA's Tech, where we do tech in your life in style. It's about time we do this video. We are unboxing the Apple Watch Series 7. And not only do I have the watch, I have cool new straps as well. We're gonna be putting it side by side with a 45mm. Yes, I got the 41mm Apple Watch. And even the Apple Watch SE just to compare. Without further ado, let's open this up. Ooh, there's a texture to that. This is the Series 7 41mm in Starlight. Aside from the watch, I also have some watch straps that we're gonna check out a little later on, and they are in dark cherry because, you guessed it, I have the dark cherry leather case and wallet on my iPhone, and yes, I do have a video on this. I'll link it up here and down below. There are two things in this box. You have the actual watch and the new strap in Starlight as well. Moment of truth. You have paperwork. And then you have the new Apple Watch fast charger, and you can tell because this USB-C looks a little thicker. The dock is also not all white anymore. It's tiny, shiny. It's pretty interesting, this color, Starlight. So Apple describes it as sort of like a mix between gold and silver, and I feel like it shows off more silver in the shot right now, but it does have a hint of gold or champagne. It's not fully like silver. Man, that's definitely tiny. So because I have really small wrists, I always worry about the wearables I get, and I feel like I'm gonna be just fine. You have that rotating crown on the side, you have that button, speakers. Right, let's open up the strap before we look at this more. You have paperwork baked into the packaging. Two sizes for the second part of the strap. Now obviously I'm gonna be using this because I have teeny tiny wrists. These are the straps that you get with your Apple Watch. Again, I have the 41mm version in Starlight. Really nice. Now they're not actually white or brown, they're more of a taupe. I like that because that looks very nice and neutral, but at the same time I feel like this is a strap that won't dirty fast. Now I have the Apple Watch SE in rose gold and a Nomad leather strap. Time for a change. I have teeny wrists. I actually measured when I got my Apple Watch SE. I got a solo loop, and this was 13.5 centimeters all around, and that was a size 2 for this solo loop. I'm not even on the last hole. Nice, that fits really well, I feel. I'm gonna turn this on and set it up, and you know what's next, you guys? A montage. But wait, before we move on to more of the watch, we still have these. Pretty excited. I really like this color, though if you're not into this, Apple did release a number of different colors across their strap. First up, we have the braided solo loop, and yes, for the 41mm watch. Ooh. That's a nice deep dark red purple, and yes, it does look teeny because like I said, I am a size 2 in Apple Watch strap sizes. We have the dark cherry leather link strap up next. these look really funky. Back is brown and this is natural leather. And how these work? They're magnetic. I love the matching situation we have here. Okay, let's move on to the watch and try these straps on. So initial thoughts on this Apple Watch. First off, it feels good and looks effortless on my wrists. It's not too big and it still feels very comfy on my wrist. Now the new aluminum color, Starlight, is included in that lineup, does not have a gold, though the Starlight still looks good with gold jewelry layered. Now if you really wanted a gold watch, you can still get a gold Apple Watch Series 7. You just have to get it in the stainless steel style. The new strap colors, I am all for. Again, I do have the dark cherry leather case and MagSafe wallet, so I'm super into it. And really, one of the beauty of Apple Watches is that you will never run out of options. If you don't find something you like with the Apple Watch straps, there are so many third-party brands that make great ones too. And speaking of straps, yes, the Apple Watch Series 7 is compatible with a 40mm watch strap. For example, this is my old Nomad strap from the Apple SE 40mm watch I have, and that fits perfectly. And so like I said, I do have the 41mm version. Like you saw in the unboxing, it's crazy how indistinguishable this size is from the older 40mm watch. However, even if you have almost the same watch size, you still have a bigger screen. Less bezels basically. And here with Apple Watch Series 7 side by side with Apple Watch SE and using the same watch face, you can see how the watch faces on the Apple Watch Series 7 are like more towards the edges. Here's another watch face and those bezels, or lack of, is more noticeable. Now, for all of you small-wristed people like me, you might be wondering, compared to the 45mm Apple Watch, which everyone has definitely been raving about in terms of how big the new screen is, like, you definitely see a size difference. Although I can feel I can still rock the 45mm version despite it being a big watch, I'm still more comfortable with this 41mm version. Now here's the thing though, and great news for people like me, again with tiny wrists. In spite and despite of the smaller size of this watch, if you check out the specs, all of them seem to even out, including, and this is important, battery. Apple says that you should get around the same battery performance with this tinier watch, which again, I like because usually tinier things mean less battery capacity, and we've definitely seen that in other mini Apple products, but in this case, we're good. Okay, enough of the comparisons. New stuff on the Apple Watch Series 7 include, of course, that larger display, which we just spent a whole bunch of time comparing to the older and bigger watches, but then Apple has this thing, a new refractive edge on the watch. Basically, that new glass on the watch is curved, so it sort of reflects what's on the screen even towards the side of the watch, so you feel like that screen is wrapped around the edges. Now, the best thing to showcase this new feature is also quite new, the new contour watch face, which is pretty cool looking and is unique to only the Apple Watch Series 7, allows you to see how that refractive edge works. So even on its side, you can see the numbers on the watch. Pretty mind-blowing considering that on the older SE, if you tilt it to the side, all you see is bezel. Now, speaking of these new watch faces, there is another Series 7 exclusive. The modular duo watch face just allows you to cram in way more info on that screen. Also new are the world time watch face, which, well, shows you the world time, and a fun new portrait mode, though these last two are not exclusive to Series 7 watches. Apple also claims that this watch has a brighter wrist down screen, so when your wrist is down and you sort of wanna look at your watch without people noticing, just like that, it looks more visible. Now this thing still has dust and water resistance. It's made out of sapphire crystal, which means that it should be pretty durable and able to withstand your everyday wear and tear. Apple even says that this is their most durable watch yet, which is a claim that I always welcome, because if you're like me and you flail around when you're saying stuff, well then your watches sometimes end up being in the way. Aside from that, there is a more optimized UI on this watch. Basically big and better placed buttons to tap with our big old fingers on that screen. There's a new glide text input feature, which I mean is nice to have, except I really don't plan on texting on my watch, especially with longer fingernails. Battery time on this watch is supposed to be the same as the previous series, but, and here's the thing I feel would be the biggest selling point. This new watch has faster charging. 33% more faster charging than the Series 6. And for context, this means 0 to 80% charge in 45 minutes or 8 hours worth of sleep tracking with only 8 minutes of charging. Okay, this is not the fastest smartwatch charging I've seen, but this is significant in that you can top up real quickly anytime. Let's say you're taking a shower, let's say you're doing a quick skincare routine before going to bed, you can just top it up and you'll be good. Like you saw, the watch does come with a new magnetic charger that allows it to charge faster, except the only downside would be that this fast charging thing, it only works with that specific charger and not any older chargers or other charging accessories. At least not yet. Like the Series 7 watch will charge, but it will charge with normal charging speeds. Aside from that, this new Apple Watch still has its usual roster of smart and fitness features, health tracking, ECG, blood oxygen level tracking, fall detection, smart alerts, notifications. All of these other things I'll be testing out and checking out, and I'll let you guys know how it goes in our full review video. Right, that was a lot. That's it for today. Let me know what your thoughts are on the Apple Watch Series 7. Again, this is the 41mm version in Starlight. Let me know what your questions are in the comment section down below. Let me know what your favorite straps are. If you want to see how I use my tech on a daily basis, find me online. That's @isadoes_ on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok. Until next time, watch. Get it?